Namaste everyone. Today we are talking about spirituality. We are claiming that think spirituality and act practically. This is real story of myself that how spirituality helped me to solve my problem and achieve my goal in a way. I was so sad, distressed and disappointed back in 2004-5. It was time during my bachelor degree. I had so many unsolved issues. I couldn't say what is the real problem in front of medical person. It wasn't any physical pain, but it was pain on feeling a damn pain. I couldn't able decide whether I should go. I was facing very rare feeling of failure, feeling of confusion, hard pain on very hard. So there would not be any X-ray and medical lab test. It was so horrible. Sometimes I felt that I'm going to be mad soon. While bathing, I felt like I'm going to walk nude, and I was shocked, frightened, like what's going on. Even now, I couldn't figure out what was my real problem. Therefore, medical science cannot able to solve those problems. This science is very limited to cure every disease, real human problems and uncomfortable health situation as I mentioned before. In this context, we need spiritual backup to come out from those unsolved issues. Firstly, never think that only you have problem and they are appearing only with you. Yeah, I'm talking about depression, in discomfort, mental status, insomnia, and unnecessary thought. I mean, so many mental problems. Such issues are not new to this world. There were so many practices, experiences, and evidences in the spiritual world. Our ancestors, especially rishis, have discovered that the spirituality is the essential for healthy, wealthy, and peaceful life. There might be so many spiritual schools in our surroundings, many of them categorized by particular religion. My suggestion and experience is please don't stick on that religious wall of the school. Just focus on what you want to do and how you are feeling in that school. If you are not comfortable or if you are not convinced, please change your school or teacher, but don't change your way of searching happiness and don't stop to chase your dream. You don't seek your way of happiness, you are not able to know the real meaning of life and why you are born in this world. You never realize that property, prestige, and power are helpless in front of real meaning of life. By the way, religion is associated with customs, culture, structure of society. So never discuss with this belief system and practices. Just observe, think, listen, and experience with them. And you know why they are telling their story in that way. Dear viewers, I figured out some points regarding the spirituality as per my experience, and study. So please stay with these points. By default, every person is spiritual, whether they are aware or not. We have to figure out our spiritual way to know the real meaning of life and truth of our existence. Never follow others, but listen and observe carefully to every teachers and classmate of your spiritual school. Keep going with patiently in every available spiritual schools of your surroundings because each graduation drags you into the deeper level of understanding. While practicing spirituality, never compete with others, just bless them for their better scores. Spirituality is lifelong education, so don't hurry to get certificates soon. Don't be lazy, do your homework on time. Proactively care your soul and body because you are both form of existence. So these points for shaping your spiritual intelligence, and you know these are not just like for the meditation, just not like for the motivation. These are on the basis of real life experience. In other way, going spiritual schools and practicing never leave your practical world because practical world and spiritual world goes side by side. Here are some points for you. First point is learn to earn before donating and organizing any charity. Think critique and experience yourself before follow the any spiritual instruction. Lead yourself, lead your life and your way of happiness. Don't become blind followers of any gurus, any baba, sannyasi, whatever, and explore, observe your own nature and problem before going any spiritual school, because some school are totally opposite of your nature. And the most important thing is cook yourself, wash your clothes yourself, especially inner clothes. Stand on your own strength. I don't have any respect of those guru who don't clean their inner clothes but talk on the topic of karmic account. I don't follow, and I don't want to go any discussion of those gurus who are talking very nicely but in practically they are doing different. They are talking differently and but they are doing differently. So you should not follow those gurus, and because the spirituality is not in any books with any teachers and schools, but in your way of thinking, your belief systems and your daily routine. I think if you cook meal for your whole family, you may have some good karma and you are perfectly spiritual. Spiritually has range of very simple to complex. It depends on your capability to figure out your range of spirituality. If you know simple formula, then you can understand whole the theory of spirituality. Don't act like you know everything. Don't start and taking class to others, but keep going and sharing your experience with needy people only. Don't be arrogant after any experience or experiment. If you felt so happy, jealous, anger, greed and lust, consider that you are not practicing on right way. Spiritual is not beyond the material world. It comes together with your every step and every ups and downs of life. If you want to enroll yourself in any spiritual school as a full-time student, you are lucky enough. Spirituality is not depend on what type of courses you have. It is what you feel in your inner world. It is like how your life has transformed and how your way of thinking has been changed. So becoming spiritual is very simple. It is like how you play your role materialistically, psychologically and socially, and responsibly balancing with the relation to the nature or the God. However, becoming a spiritual person or following any spiritual school is ongoing process. It never ends. It is a way of life, not a goal of life. Goal of life is very philosophical and big issue of human life. I'm sorry that I cannot tell the goal of life, but yeah, a spiritual way may help you to figure out your goal of life. Maybe I started from Om Shanti, Manukranti, Sadguru, Osho, Manav Dharma, Sai Baba, Trikuta Guru, Pranic Healing, ISKCON and so many other direct courses including Vipassana as well. Now I know there are not perfection in any spiritual schools. Spirituality is a journey from imperfection to perfection. It goes from ignorance to awareness. It goes continuously. In thinking so, materialistic, this material world is so much helpful for the spiritual goals. It is not barrier for illumination, because hungry stomach has only one language. We know that. However, being a spiritual person is very good human being. So think spirituality and act practically. You don't need to go anywhere unless your choice become higher. Stay blessed, stay hopeful and stay happy. Thank you.